Let me just also double check. So I got a new SD card today. Let's actually do. Oops. Here we go. So I got a new SD card today. Show it to you guys in just a second. But first of all, I wanted to say that today, and also with recently when I bought the light fixture as well as the hot sauce from Amazon, I've learned something about myself that I like to get items faster. I'm very much so kind of want it now. Not as much so as other people, okay? I'm maybe in the middle of wanting things fast versus waiting. I'm not the instant gratification. There are a lot of things that I'm okay waiting for. I'm not perfect at this, but I'm okay waiting for a lot of things. But when I ordered the light fixture, so because my mom accidentally ordered Amazon Prime a while back, we had it, and had it then. She says it's now expired, and we're not buying it again. Just a one-time accident. But they were like, okay, we can send it a little bit slow, but it will come in the fewest possible packages. Or we can get items as fast as possible. Or if you choose the shipping option that is normally free, then we'll give you $1 towards anything digital, movies and music. And I'm like, there's some music that I want that I could buy from Amazon. I want my items faster, so I chose the fastest shipping. Dollar wasn't enough for me. If it was more like $20+, I might have said yes. But I like my items faster. Same thing with today. I went into Best Buy because I'm like, I know they price match. Maybe they'll price match Amazon Prime deals. They don't price match Amazon Prime deals, but that's okay. I decided to still look at the SD cards and pick one out. And I did find this SD card on Amazon, but it was out of stock, so they couldn't price match it. But that's totally fine. It was like 40 something online. I paid like 64 for it on Amazon. Or no, at Best Buy. It was more like 64. I'm totally fine. Let's reveal the SD card. We have our SanDisk Extreme SDXC UHS 1 card. Can do 4K video, 128 gigabytes. I could have gotten another card on Amazon that would have been even cheaper than this. It wasn't 128 gigs. It was also micro SD that was on sale. And it was 64 gigs. I wanted the 128 gig one on Amazon Prime, but nope, they don't. That was out of stock. And full-size SD will be a little bit better because I don't have to worry about my adapters having any issues or causing any bottlenecks. I just have full-size, which my camera is. My phone doesn't support an SD card, so I'm not worried about that there, having, an option of putting it in my phone if ever I wanted to. Although I do wish my phone had expandable storage for my ever-growing music collection. But this will be really good for my camera, especially since right now I'm running on a 32 gigabyte micro SD card in an adapter, which it's not a bad card. But the space is, I've been filling that up lately, especially since there's some stuff that I still need to delete on there. And there's a bunch of photos that I need to transfer off and decide what I want to keep and what I don't want to. But I feel this will be nice, because I feel like if I'm already filling this up, 64 gigs would get filled up pretty fast too, so I wanted something big. I would like even bigger, possibly, like a 200 card, but I figured this was good, this is what they had. And again, I want it faster than to wait. I mean, who knows how long Amazon would be, and so I'm glad that I made this purchase. I'm going to go ahead and transfer stuff over to this card, put it in my camera. And 4K was the big thing, too. I could have gotten a 128 gig card that was cheaper, that wasn't 4K, but I wanted a nice card so I could shoot in the highest possible quality for my camera for doing a nice little comparison, because I don't really know. There's MP4, just like standard MP4. Advantage going with that is it lets you use Wi-Fi from the camera to transfer it to your phone for videos. If you shoot in the AVC HD, is the highest I can shoot currently. That one is just a bit better. Like, it's still 1080p for the MP4, but the AVC HD, I believe, is going to have, like, better pixel density and stuff like that, and just overall better quality at the 1080p. I think it's a slightly bigger resolution. Yeah. I know that one's good. And then the highest, which is the X AVC-S HD, the highest quality my camera offers. That one I've never been able to shoot in, but I do want to give it a try because there are some advantages to shooting bigger, higher. If you go to smaller, like with 4K down to 1080, you are literally taking 4 pixels and condensing them down into one and making this really crispy image. And there's other things too, like letting you zoom in a little bit so it can look like you have 2 camera angles, or you can frame the shot just right. That's in a nutshell why you would shoot bigger quality if you're not uploading. And I might upload higher qualities, but it's all gonna be MP4. Because I believe my research showed that that was like the best for YouTube. But I do want to do a test at some point and see how much of a difference it is for me, as well as for you guys. I'm planning to do, because what I really want to test is what are my results going from the highest XAVC-S HD down to my 1080p MP4 on my phone, on when I export for YouTube, compared with the middle quality on that export, compared with just the regular MP4 going to what I should be the same regular MP4 on my export. I want to compare those and see what the difference is for the export, as well as I'm going to have somewhere they've been uploaded straight to YouTube to see if, without editing, there's a difference in how YouTube handles it in the quality. So that's a test for a later date. I don't know when, but that is something that I do want to test. 90 megabytes a second for read and 60 megabytes a second for write. And this is like really fast, as you see extreme speeds for burst shooting, fast transfer, and 4K UHD. There was one more that was 64 gigs. They didn't have a 128 gig version of that card, but if they did, it would have been cheaper. But I decided why not. I wanted good, big size and fast. So yeah, that's a new SD card. It will let me shoot longer sessions. I'll have to transfer less often, which will be useful for whenever I do my next chart. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you're excited to see all the stuff that I turn out with this card, let me know down below, and see you guys later.